Hello everyone, welcome to Divine Tea with Vel Astri. We are Vel Astri, thank you for joining us and welcome to Demela Universe. This is a special Sunday Soul Session and edition, and I trust you're all well. Have a cup of tea or coffee or water or juice or whatever it is that you would like to sip on, or not. It's really entirely up to you. We trust you're all well and you're enjoying the journey. Today we wish to talk about, I had an experience of spirit today where we just had a discussion about releasing people, especially people, also thoughts and things, but people from the forefront. So we will discuss this very casually, going through different scenarios for an understanding. We're just sharing our experience with you, and trust that you will receive that which resonates, and of course release all that doesn't, in order for you to align with the highest abundance and frequency of you. So when you wake up, your energy is clear. From a night's rest or a nap, your energy is completely clear. It is a whole clear slate, a whole beautiful clear canvas. And then what happens? You think of that person yesterday, boom, they come into your forefront. That person, that problem, that situation, you now start filling this blank canvas with all these scenarios from yesterday, the day before, the week before, the year before, depending how far you bring through that energy, or if you're having future projections, how forward you bring it, doesn't matter. Time is all, it's not linear. It's access everything right now from this present moment. It's just available to you right now from all experiences. So whatever you think of, boom, that person comes into the forefront. And not only does their memory, not only does their picture or their the feelings you have for them, whether positive or negative, but also then the tether. You have now connected a tether to them, where they're now siphoning energy, or you're receiving their energy, depending. Just, it's a co-creative frequency, is it not? And then you now have a few energies in your vicinity which you're now thinking about, you're giving time to, and whatever the scenario is can either make you happy or anxious or frustrated. So now already you have shifted your frequency. And then you, of course, maybe you have a partner, so you see your partner there in the forefront of your mind now. Children, family, your neighbor as you go outside, strangers, colleagues. And now you fill all your whole canvas with all these people, all these experiences. By the end of the day, you are tired, and you are maybe grumpy, you are frustrated, you are anxious, or maybe you're just okay, but you're just feeling a bit, spread thinly. And then you sleep, and then that blank canvas again. And spirit is, we were discussing it, and I have just found different ways of allowing yourself to release these energies. We have, and we would like to just share this with you. So, with the energies of problem solving, that is trying to find the solution to things that are bugging you or things that you still need to resolve. The solution you want, more often than not, is a happy one of success, one of joy, one of abundance, one of good feeling, one of celebration. In order for you to receive a solution in that frequency, you need to be in that energy. So you trying to figure something out, you thinking on something, you pulling it back and then now trying to discuss it, trying to sort it out, that doesn't assist, that doesn't help to bring the solution to that frequency. For now, in order for you to problem solve, the problem has to exist. In order for you to try to come up with a solution, the solution must be absent. That is why you're trying to come up with a solution. Your very action is creating the negative response you are trying to avoid. Rather, wake up in the morning, clear canvas, gratitude affirmations, meditate, ground your energies. Don't think about it. When it comes in, release. immediately. Put it in the background. If you're thinking of a movie, don't give these thoughts and ideas, don't make them supporting leads. Release them to the featured extra, even to the not so featured extra. Leave them to be that random object you see that's very hazy, not really paying attention to it. As you now go throughout your day, allowing love, allowing happiness, tending for yourself, putting on your music, dressing up your favorite clothes, your favorite cologne, perfume, your favorite tea, coffee, breakfast, just really aligning yourself with that beautiful frequency. When that query you have is a match to joy, to relaxation, to fun, it'll come to the forefront. But when it does so, it doesn't come as a problem, it already comes with a solution. That's when you receive the idea, you receive the prompting, you receive the action, you receive the, that's what I can do. Oh, that's who I can call. Oh, that's what I'm meant to do. Oh, I now know what or who to speak to. It simply flows because now that energy, you have said, you can only come to me when I'm in happiness. So now the energy, the transmutation is working. And when that energy has now shifted to where it will elicit happiness within you, it now comes to the forefront because you have allowed happiness to be the dominant energy on which you are creating on. Thus, everything needs to meet you at happiness. Everything needs to meet you at love. Everything meets you at your well-being when you allow your well-being is first and foremost assured. Above all else, above all others, you allow your well-being to be first and foremost. Then everything then aligns to this well-being. So forget the problems, forget the things, forget the quarrel you had, forget the interaction you had. It comes in release. Don't entertain those energies because what's happening, you're bringing that person to the forefront. You're tethering their energy to you. However they are, wherever they are, that is now what you're feeling. So you are having a good day and now you're feeling a bit frustrated and that frustration isn't yours, but you're just feeling a bit irritable. You don't know why. The irritation is not coming from you or anything you're doing. You are energetically receiving from that other being. You are all powerful empaths. Each and every single one of you who are attracted to this video, simply because of the work that I do on this channel, you are a powerful empath. And you have to understand what it means. Whoever you think of, when they come into your mind's eye, you connect to their energy, and however they were and how they are in that moment, you can tap into that energy, and that's the energy that affects you. That's what you feel. So a lot of the time when you're feeling a bit out of it or you're feeling a bit off or a bit tired, even though you have no reason to be any of these things, it's because of the energies that have tethered to you through the problems and you're trying to solve or the interactions you've had throughout the day. So, for example, now you've released all the energies. You're no longer thinking about anything. You're clear. It's wonderful. You meet your partner. Whoop, there they are. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. You're now separate for work. Give them a hug. Give them a kiss. All that you do. And then as you walk away, I release you from my energy grid. I release you completely, all of your energy back to you because it's their energy. It's not for you, it's their energy. They need themselves completely whole to create and manifest their wholeness, right? I release all of your energy back to you and I take back all of my energy. I reclaim all of my energy. It doesn't mean you do not love them. Oh no, you hold them within love. However, your energy within you, healing you, nurturing you, providing for you, that is how you can then nurture and provide for them. You cannot be depleted, siphon your energy to do the work for them. And if they ask you to do that, if they ask you to give them energy for them to create, be wary of those toxic energies because that is a codependency, that is a energy vampire energy, that is you depending on another for your well-being. Therefore, they always have to be lesser than for you to be, as opposed to you working on your own energy and allowing your own energy to be your source of happiness, joy, excitement, abundance. And for you to then do the work to see, what am I doing? Who do I keep around? What are my thoughts? What are my actions that disallow my own energy from allowing this abundance and love and joy? Now you empower yourself and you empower the other by releasing them to them and yourself to you. So now your partner also now goes into the background, and now you just have this beautiful blank canvas, you see. And maybe you're single, so you don't really have anyone around you, and now you're walking down, like it happened to me this morning. I was at gym, and then I saw this beautiful, attractive man, and I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And what I used to do was, ooh, okay, thank you, universe. You know, thank you for the, I still do this though. Thank you for the eye candy. Thank you, more please. I will never deny a beautiful sight. So thank you, universe. And I appreciate you manifesting in that way. Thank you for okaying that vessel, for okaying that energy. Yes, thank you. What I used to do is, even with this beautiful appreciation, I would then keep them in my forefront. Yes. And then here's this being who we now, yeah, they're attractive, right? Then you're thinking, oh, I wonder if they looked at me. I don't know. Okay. They're still there. An hour later, they're still there. You're still carrying their energy. And now they're walking around and you're looking, oh, okay. Now they're still there. And if perhaps I'm inspired to go, then of course to say something or to act on this energy, if I'm inspired to go, and if there's a prompting, I want to get to know this person, I actually want to ask them out, then of course go for it and allow that energy. This is for when you're not really particularly wanting, or you don't really feel that pull, but you're just entertaining their energy, just entertaining that frequency. So now maybe they don't say anything, or maybe now you're starting to imagine things. How are they? What they do? Ooh, I wonder if you'd get along. And then your imaginings go, yeah, but I haven't really got this right? I'm still working on that. Oh, am I really prepared for a relationship? Because I'm still building and I'm still healing. And then of course, all of a sudden, this person you've just seen, forgive the background noise, there's quite a bit of energies happening in the guest house today. So I trust it's not too loud. I trust you can still hear me. So here we are. So this being, you're carrying them, entertaining their energy for the past hour or so, already creating scenarios about how you've met. Maybe you're going out, maybe you're not going out, maybe now you've done something, maybe you haven't done it. So you spend all this airtime with this energy in the forefront. And as sweet and as nice and as high vibing as they can be, it's still another energy tethered to you. And often than not, you don't release, you now get distracted by a friend, you get distracted by this, you get distracted by life. Now you're at work, now you're doing your thing, now you're back home, and now you're feeling a little bit off again. You're like, why am I feeling funky? I had a great day. I saw my friend, gym, work was great. Why am I feeling, what's happening? Why am I feeling? And you're thinking through your mind, you're thinking, I'm just going to pause this video a little bit just to allow the sound to disperse. Give me a moment. There we go. That sounds a little better. So now you are home, and as you're in this space, you're feeling a little bit, but why am I, what's happening? My energy is a little bit, I'm not really feeling myself. And what we don't realize is, because that energy is still tethered there, that being might maybe be in not such a great mood anymore at that moment, maybe a bit frustrated, maybe a bit anxious, maybe a bit tired from a very long work day. And because their energy is still in the forefront of your frequency, you are feeling more often than not their energy. As empaths, especially, the more you do the work to really come into your power, to really come into your center, you really become more sensitive to other people's energy, and their influence or the impact they have is quite palpable, which is why you can feel when you're in an environment that doesn't feel good, and sometimes you can even get sick and feel ill. And you can feel when you're in a very high vibing place because you feel refreshed and energized. So now what I do is Thank you, universe, for the eye candy. Thank you. Thank you for your manifesting. Thank you for being. Thank you for that high and that smile. And as soon as I shift off, I release the energy. But I now do it within auto. At first, it is great for you to say it. We release the energy, release you back to the universe, release you now back to the beautiful, endless frequency of love and life. And I focus and I center back onto me. The more you do this with each and every single interaction, with each and every single experience, where you simply release the energy, you allow yourself to, every time you leave a building, release the energy, release the building. Leave gym, release the energy, release the building. Leave school, release the energy, release the building. Leave work, release the energy, release the release. You just keep clearing your energy to you. It really allows you to be at the forefront instead of putting all these characters, the stranger, the petrol attendant, the fuel attendant. I think at the station you actually have fuel attendants because sometimes you fill up your own fuel. But in some gas stations, we have fuel attendants, maybe the cashier, whoever it is you are interacting with. You are making them all these lead supporting roles in your life, and their energy tethers. And it's time for a release. And every single time you release this energy, it really allows you a freeness. It allows you a cleansing, a freedom, a pure, clearer ecosystem. Spirit's really bringing that in. In this space, then if they do come back into your mind, if they do pop in, they pop in within happiness. And it's not a needy attachment because you're happy. They flock up being interesting, you think of them, then you release them again. And then maybe when you do meet them again, now you strike up a conversation because they're in that frequency. But it is not, it is in a way where you have released all to the clarity of you. And then you function and you create from there. It's the same as having a desktop and all of the icons being open and all the windows being open. It's cluttered. When you release all the icons, even my desktop doesn't have icons on, it's completely clear. When I see a computer screen with so many icons, I can literally feel all the energy. It's like, oh, that's too much attention, wanting my attention. I release to clarity, and when I need or wish, then I pull you up, engage, release. And Spirit would like that energy of somebody comes into your life in that moment, pull them up, engage, beautiful. When they leave, release, release, release. Because if they're frustrated as they leave, all of a sudden you're frustrated, all of a sudden the imaginings of them lead to frustration. You literally just call in their energy. And Spirit is also bringing me to another message now of protective stones, tools that you might use. Especially of late, I have been doing a lot of classes with beings who wear the evil eye and the bracelet, and Spirit has brought my attention to our attention to encourage and suggest you release those devices. They assisted quite effectively in the Piscean realm of illusion in order for you to have a tool to protect from these frequencies. But now, in this realm of truth, and always in the Piscean realm, but especially now in the realm of truth and authenticity in the Aquarian realm, you are the only protection you've ever needed. And by you aligning to your well-being, it's an automatic shield, it's an automatic sieve, and only those within your well-being can come through to you. And you also learn lessons where you deny yourself that well-being. By placing these charms as protective tools, you are placing the responsibility of your well-being within their energy. So you are never learning the lesson of why you keep attracting these experiences. You're almost calling in the negative energy. For that object to protect you, you need experiences to protect, for it to protect you from. You are calling in the things you need the protection for it to have use. And you also give it the responsibility, you give it power, you give it credit for the work which is yours. So it is to release these tools and stop depending on them, and rather, I am a divine being. My energy is sacred. I am allowing myself to be in the highest frequency of me. In this clarity, I'm able to see all the energies which are not aligned to my high frequency. I'm able to see all the energies of manipulation, of abuse, of neglect, of recklessness, of narcissism, of whatever it might be. And I'm able to release them. I'm able to release them all. None of those energies can harm or hurt me. I'm at a high frequency. I'm not operating within fear and illusion. That's where they can reach me. I'm operating within love and clarity. They simply cannot get to me. They can only get to me when they're in love and clarity. And if in that random moment they are, we shall meet, we shall have a conversation, and then we shall leave. And if they should stay there, we shall meet even more. If they should not, then they'll remain. They'll shift out of my frequency. It is for you to really claim your power, take ownership of your frequency. I feel that is really the energy of this conversation we're having. The ownership of your frequency. For you to really take creative control over your life. Be the director in your life. Be the author. Be the main lead. Be the creative director. Be the producer of your life. Allow yourself to be the energy which you focus on, and all will be that energy. Clear all other energy from attaching and aligning and tethering to you, siphoning energy or giving or projecting their energy onto you. By you simply just aligning within your truth, releasing all energies, reclaiming your energy, and allowing yourself to be in that high frequency, knowing you're protected, knowing you're well. You then operate from an energy of vitality, of you have endurance for work, you have energy for work, you have clarity, you have joy, you have fun. And as you're in that space, any problem you have, the solution just arises. The resolution to the argument just comes through. The empowerment to do things is available to you, because now you have cleared and released all the clutter. And you've aligned yourself with you, more clarity to you, more fullness to you. You are then again whole and present in your being. And you are the one who is doing the healing work. You are the one who is in an energy of well-being, and thus you are protected through your own intention of well-being. You are healing through your own intention of well-being. You are providing, you are loving, you are giving, you are doing all of those things through your intention of well-being. Thus you're receiving on that energy. You're no longer then being used and drained by noise and all these other energies, thoughts, behaviors, people, experiences, which you have now put in the foreground, in the forefront, cluttering your vibration, and you are trying to now achieve. But for all this noise, Spirit saying, release the noise. Allow a clear view to you at all times, so the universe can see you in your clarity to give you you at all times. Blessed be.